Sharmila DK, a 34-year-old software engineer's death. Police investigation has led to the arrest of an 18-year-old man for murdering Sharmila after she rejected his sexual advances. The man has been identified as Karnal Kurai, a PUC student and Sharmila's neighbour. He is from the Kodagu district and lives with his single mother in Bengaluru. Sharmila hailed from the Dakshin Kannada region and worked for a prominent tech company in Bengaluru. She lived in a two-bedroom flat with her roommate at Sankapra Nilaya in Subramanya layout. Let's in fact take a look at what happened exactly in the case, because this has taken a very dramatic turn. This entire case that was first listed as a case of asphyxiation, but then it turned out in the post-mortem that this was a case of murder. So, what do we know so far? This Bengaluru Techie murder case, a 34-year-old Techie was found dead in her flat on January the 3rd after a fire broke out over there. So, this is what we know so far. This is the first instance we get to know that there was a fire in her flat. Initially, the police suspected death due to suffocation from the smoke in what seemed like an accidental fire. So, initially when the police actually came to the spot, their investigation pointed out to death due to suffocation. But post-mortem reports then revealed that she was smothered to death, not killed by the blaze itself. So, this is the big turning point, the dramatic turn that has taken place, because earlier the police was suspecting it was an accidental fire and that due to the smoke inhalation she died. But the post-mortem report revealed that in fact she was smothered to death. Then the police arrested the woman's 18-year-old neighbour named Karnal Kurai for the murder. So, there was a neighbour who has now been taken into custody by the police. The teen allegedly entered her flat through a sliding window around 9 p.m. demanding sexual favours. So, this is what the police investigation is pointing towards, that he slid in through a window since he was her neighbour. Then Sharmila resisted his sexual advances, which then led to him smothering her in a premeditated attack. So, when Sharmila refused his advances, he actually smothered her to death. And this 18-year-old is set to set the flat on fire also to destroy the evidence and make the crime look like an accident. So, not only did he murder Sharmila, but he also tried to destroy evidence and he tried to set the entire flat on fire to make it look like an accidental death. So, this is what we know so far regarding the Bengaluru Techie murder case. And Karnal Kurai has now been arrested for murder, for rape and destruction of evidence sections under the BNS or the Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita. So, these are the sections that have now been applied in this entire case. It's a very the tragic case that has taken a dramatic turn given the circumstances and given the evidence that has now appeared in front of the police in this entire case. So, what we know so far is, first the police were stating that the Techie died due to inhaling smoke because of suffocation in a fire that might have been accidental in her flat. However, now upon investigation, it has been revealed that it was the neighbour, the 18-year-old neighbour, who in fact was responsible for smothering her to death, and then he tried to destroy evidence as well. He in fact set the entire flat on fire to destroy the evidence and make the crime look like an accident. To discuss this further, joining us on the broadcast is Bhaskar Rao, former IPS officer. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us on the broadcast. A very good afternoon to you. So, when we are looking at such type of crimes, we are seeing an 18-year-old boy here. He in fact, smothered a 34-year-old to death because she rejected his sexual advances. and then tried to destroy evidence, sir, of the crime that he had committed. Mr. Rao, if you can hear us. All right, I believe there is some connection issues with that line, but we'll try to reconnect with Mr. Rao on this issue. It's a really tragic murder case that has now come to light from Bengaluru. This has obviously taken a dramatic turn with the post-mortem report revealing arson. In this case, the post-mortem report also reveals that she was smothered to death, she was not suffocated. All right, I believe Mr. Rao is back on the line with us. Mr. Rao, if I can get your opinion on such type of crimes that are being committed by 18-year-olds, and then they are also trying to destroy evidence to make it look like accidental crime.
See, this is a crime of passion. And I'm surprised that an 18-year-old has committed this along with destruction of the crime scene also. So we don't know whether he has spoken about his desire, illegal desire, or has he been prompted by somebody, etc. Now, whatever we have in front of us is a confession statement. The police have to now carry out a systematic investigation of his entry into the hole, into the deceased lady's apartment, as well as how he went about through circumstantial evidence. What you are hearing and what is there in the public domain is only a confession statement. So they have a huge responsibility of piecing the evidence together to ensure that the crime and the criminal are connected. Because the defense will take the plea that there is no eyewitness, etc., etc. But circumstantial evidence has to be very strong in ensuring that the criminal is not allowed to go scot-free.
Absolutely, sir. And you spoke of a crime of passion. But so we have an 18-year-old here who is, as per the police reports now, wanting sexual relations with a 34-year-old lady. And when she refuses, he actually smothers her to death. He has been charged with sections of rape, also with arson. So those are very serious charges, sir.
And destruction of evidence, 201 IPC. And also destruction. See, now what we have in front of us is a confession statement. So we have to now connect the whole crime and the criminal together with the technical evidence as well as circumstantial evidence. Then only we can ensure that this fellow is arrested or denied the bail, and then prosecution is launched against him over there. Because who is it that he has only said all these things about the sequence of the crime, because that lady was not there to tell us all.